All right, so, Mark, we start off with a negative. We don't usually start off with a negative. Robinson Cano, a former teammate of yours, gets suspended for 80 games. A masking agent. Obviously, they're suspending him the 80 games because they thought the masking agent was masking PED use. A, are you surprised? B, can you ever eliminate anybody and say they definitely didn't do it?
Not surprised. And B, I mean, I hope you can. I can look everybody in the eye and say I never did anything, and I probably have a few teammates that I played with that I was really close with that they never did anything. But like everyone's been saying, Michael, you just don't really know.
Now, when you say you're not surprised, did you suspect it with him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to get into too much detail, Michael. I love Robbie. But yeah, I mean, I'm just not surprised. I don't really want to go too much further, but I think a lot of people are kind of saying the same thing. And Cash he had to catch himself in an interview a couple days ago. But, yeah, I mean, just not surprised.
Now, I think this affects you this way. I've got twins that are 5 months old, Marco and Jalen. And when they get older and become baseball fans, I'm going to tell them about this era. And they're going to look up your stats, and they're going to say, what a great player, and just lump you in with the rest of the PED guys. Because we don't know. And how unfair is that you are now going to be looked upon as a PED guy because, everybody was doing it and you played in that era. That must really frustrate you.
I don't think that's actually going to happen, Don. I think that's unfair. I mean, I think that there are certainly guys that have been tied. I mean, listen, Robbie, let's just use this situation here. Robbie Cano's assistant was on the list for biogenesis. Now, of course, he had his assistant, buy stuff for him. Alex Rodriguez got popped by biogenesis, and Melky got popped. They're his best friends. When someone gets lumped into that group, it's because there's evidence. There's a paper trail. There's a smoke trail. For me, for guys, Michael Young, I'll use an example, one of my closest teammates and friends in baseball. I would never, ever suspect him, nor has anyone ever written anything suspecting him of steroid use. So right. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but everyone didn't do it. I guarantee you everyone didn't do it because I didn't. And right. So I think there are definitely guys who are linked because of for good reason they're linked.
Well, help me out here, Michael, because I completely agree with you, and I know you, and I know you're telling the truth. But we all agree that Ken Griffey Jr. was clean. And then, Michael, you'll say, well, we don't really know. Right. I mean, so that's what kind of happened. So, no, you don't suspect it, but this feeling is, this is a generation ago, but when Canseco says, 75, 80% of the guys are doing it, there could be just a blanket feeling like, I don't trust anybody. Yeah, Cano might have been somebody that was under suspicion, but there have been plenty of guys where you raised an eyebrow and said, really? Well, that guy?
Here's how it affects Mark Teixeira, though. I wonder if Mark wants to comment on this. 409 home runs, one of only 5 switch hitters in the history of the game to do it. 409 doesn't look that impressive anymore because these big, hairy beasts, they put that number in their rearview mirror. So that's how it affects you.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right, Michael. And I get this question a lot. I'm speaking at an event tonight in Greenwich. I'll probably get a question similar to this tonight. And people ask, am I angry about these steroid guys and guys that cheated? Absolutely not. And this is the reason. I have been so blessed. I'm so lucky to have had a career that I had. I grew up just wanting to, when I was a kid, I wanted to play college baseball. I thought it'd be so cool to get a scholarship to college. I made it to the big leagues, and I was in the top 1% of any player that's played the game. That's pretty cool. And yeah, do my stats match up to some of the other guys? No, they don't. But if I'm upset about my career because of what other people did, then shame on me, because I'm not being true to myself, and I'm not being appreciative of what I have in life, which is a whole lot.